Hi, this video is talking about my online brand presence audit, which many of you will know I'm offering as a complimentary bonus for any new subscribers to the personal branding packages in January. But if you're not familiar with the audit, I'm guessing you might be thinking, well, what is it and why on earth would I care? I think that would be a fairly natural reaction. So the audit came about as a lot of clients were coming to me for personal branding photography, and before we start planning photo shoots or even, me picking up the camera to capture you, what comes first is a planning stage. Who are you talking to? What are you trying to say? What do you want them to think and feel and know about you? And the reason for that is most of us, because it's an innate human instinct, have a kind of deep desire, conscious or not, to feel like we're understood and that people get us. That's kind of a real basic sort of human need, really. And we tend to trust people that feel like us, hence, gangs, etc. come about. It's all about kind of, I hate the word, but kind of finding your tribe. So that being the case, clearly as business owners, it's vital that we make it really clear who we're for and why we're for them, so that when they come across us, either in real life or online, they get that sense and they're drawn in, they feel safe. And if they're going to feel safe, they're more likely to want to find out more, as long as we can then give them the information they need to make them understand, help them understand, not make them understand, to help them understand that they're in the right place and we can help them with their problem. We're going to be the ones that get the inquiry over someone else who doesn't have that same connection straight away. So that's where personal branding helps you attract and convert your ideal clients, because it's a conversation with them. You're attracting them and you're then reassuring them that they're in the right place, and that's what your website and your social media channels, etc. do. If we accept that that's true, and we're going to be building on that foundation to help you attract more clients this year that you can woo and win and make ecstatically happy with your services, then we need to make sure that those foundations are rock solid so that we can build upon them safely. Because the last thing you want to do is start building something up for it all to come tumbling down because actually there's something missing at the bottom. And that's what the audit does. There's basically three things that it helps you with. The first one is making sure those foundations are solid. So we go into your online presence, your website, your social media channels, and we look at currently what you're saying and who you're saying it to, whether they're consistent across the board. I don't mean identical content at all, because actually different platforms require a different tone, a different style, etc. But the core messages should be feeding through. There should be a thread through them all. You want your branding to be consistent. You want your messaging to be consistent. You don't want to be confusing anyone because a confused mind says no, and you do not want to be repelling your dream clients. So that's what we look at. We're then thinking about how we tell your story, how we bring it to life, and how we reassure the clients that we're attracting, and we then start building upon those foundations. So we look at, what do you want to be doing more of? Okay, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're doing? Probably not, because most of us fall into the camp of putting things out there on social media almost to be present, to be visible, to kind of fill that void, but it's not always as targeted as our marketing plan would like us to be, because we're busy and we've got 50,000 other things to do. So we need to be getting set to actually grow our businesses in the direction we want to be growing them in. And that's where the audit forms the foundation, because we can see where we are, we can compare that to where we want to be going, what we want to be doing more of, who we want to be doing it with, what our business is going to look like and which direction we're growing it in. And then we can build the steps in place of how to visually bring your marketing messages to life to help you get there. So I hope that makes sense. As I said, the audit is complimentary for any new subscribers in January, and there'll be a link in the comments for how to get to my website. But usually the audit is £99 and it lasts 90 minutes, and it is a really thorough deep dive, and you come away from it with a very clear set of actions on how to strengthen your current online presence, bridge any gaps, and then start building from there. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks.